What up, guys? It's your boy Joel. I'm here to talk about Victor Ortiz versus Floyd Mayweather. Uh, Interesting fight, real interesting fight. A lot of people calling this a one-sided fight for Mayweather. I don't agree with that. Mayweather has problems with pressure fighters, as we saw in his fight against Jose Luis Castillo. The fight against Ricky Hatton, believe it or not, he had some trouble with Ricky Hatton. And he also has troubles with southpaws. We saw that in his fight against Chop Chop Corley, where he got caught. You know, it was a brutal shot. You know, surprised he stood up from that. But, you know, to Mayweather's credit, I think he has a good chin on top of his good defense. Also, we saw him have he had trouble with Zab, you know, and he's been touched up a little more than when he fights southpaws than when he does orthodox fighters. My guess for this, my prediction for this fight, although I did just kind of make a case for Victor Ortiz, I'm picking Mayweather because I'm just experienced. Like, I have this theory that Mayweather's long hiatus from boxing all these times it's been him sparring with southpaws. I don't know. I may be crazy, you know. Maybe I am, but I just feel he's been sparring southpaws. You know. Zab lives in Vegas, you know, and they're good friends. You know, a lot of these guys. What's his guy's name? Devin Alexander. He trains in Vegas whenever he trains for a fight. Although he lives in St. Louis, he does go to Vegas to train, and so I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy, and there's just a whole bunch of other guys that live and train in Las Vegas that are southpaw. I just think maybe he spars with these guys, and he's been getting ready for Pacquiao, and now, as a lead up to the Pacquiao fight, which I think eventually will happen after the Marquez Pacquiao fight and after the Victor Ortiz Floyd Mayweather fight this Saturday, I believe it'll happen. So given that I have this weird theory, I may be the only one. Maybe I convince a few of you guys that this is what happened. But yeah, I believe Floyd Mayweather will be the victor, and just based on skills, and I feel he's been practicing for southpaws and getting ready for Pacquiao. Also, as well as Victor Ortiz's sometimes willingness to take a shot to deliver his. Although, albeit there's not many punchers who punch harder than him. Pound for pound, in the pound for pound, you know, if you look at it as a puncher per weight, you know, if you make it a pound for pound list, he's definitely one of the hardest punchers. He's knocked down every single opponent he's ever faced. So that definitely shows you how much strength he has in his hands. So basically, he getting back to what I was saying, Mayweather's punch isn't as weak as people make it seem. So if he's willing to take a punch to deliver his, you know, the punch he's taking from Mayweather, not only I believe is a real strong punch. Is just he just tends to be defensive and not go in for the knockout. I think that's why he doesn't get the knockout as much. So if Mayweather lands his punch so Victor Ortiz could deliver his, Mayweather, you know, if he can duck out of there, he can move around in defense. It's gonna be hard to land punches because he's one of the greatest of all time when it comes to defense. So we gotta give him credit. And for Victor Ortiz, there's a lot of variables. Is if he comes in shape, you know, if the weight is not too much of a problem, if Mayweather doesn't come rusty, if Mayweather has gotten old. There's a lot of ifs, you know, for Victor Ortiz to win. I believe he could win. I believe if, you know, Mayweather, he's been saying that he's going to push for the knockout from the belt. So so I don't necessarily believe that, but he said that in the Mosley fight, and he did fight more aggressive in the Mosley fight. He did come forward in the Mosley fight. So so if Victor Ortiz could catch him, right hook, left hand, and drop him, and then his legs be weak, and then maybe Victor Ortiz, just rain punches on him and stop him, I won't be surprised. I just don't think it's very possible, and I just think that they had the 30-day weigh-in and before the fight, and he was 149 pounds, 148 pounds. He was already like basically at fight weight. So I was real surprised, about that. Like, he would be 2 pounds away a month before the fight, So he's definitely in shape, and he definitely has more experience. As far as skill set, he definitely has more skill set than Victor Ortiz. And yeah, that's basically how I see the fight going. I was gonna make a prediction about the Canelo fight and the Eric Morales fight, but the Canelo fight is kind of a mismatch, at least to the naked eye. You never know in boxing, and so I think he beats Gomez by decision. And as far as the Morales fight, I was gonna make a prediction for the Matisse fight separately, but the fight got canceled. And I don't know anything about this Cano guy. I never seen him fight, and but from what I've heard, he's a real aggressive fighter and he's good. I mean, I never seen him, so I can't agree or disagree with that. And hopefully we'll get a good fights on September 17th. I'm super excited for it. I haven't been this excited for a fight since Klitschko Hay, and yeah, I kind of got disappointed there. But yeah, so hopefully this turns on to a good fight, good fights, the whole card, and hopefully Mayweather Pacquiao's next if Mayweather wins. All right, guys, you guys just leave a comment, please subscribe, and you guys let me know what you thought of the video. Peace.